Welcome back, sleepyheads. Subscribe, like, comment down below. You know the drill. But yeah, welcome back to Lustful Sin. I hope you're having a decent day. Could be morning, afternoon, evening. Videos are kind of weird when you think about it. I could be saying this in the afternoon at midnight. I could say good morning, and then you'd be watching this in any other time of the day. I don't know. Just a shower thought, I guess. Let's go back. Last we left off, we are making a deal. Yes, that's a fine, good deal if I say so myself, when you think about it. We're making a deal with the shaman, or with the shrine guardian, shrine maiden, and guardian. There we go. I was like having a brain fart right there. But yeah. Yes, that sealing technique of yours is powerful. If you work together, I believe we will have a decent shot at dealing with her. So we've now been given extra lore that Wrath is hella powerful. Maybe not in terms of mind control ability, but her energy is dominant, you know. And the longer the fight goes, the stronger she gets. Seems like it's an enemy that you want to finish in the beginning of the fight. Going back to it, give us a few days, we need to think about it. Understood. Or maybe this whole shtick last episode where we fight them was uh an instance where it is needed to get through them, because if we try to go in there unprepared, we would all get sealed. That's what I think. No negotiations, no discussions, no talk or whatever. Or it is just the nature of the sins themselves, like Sakuna. I don't know. It's just another thing we could think about and discuss. I already gave Miss Kaide my contact information. We will look forward to your phone call. Have a good day. Have a good day. Are we going to work with them? I don't know. You have fought the cursed girl. Is what that woman said about her true? It was not a fight. I didn't even manage to touch her. She gets stronger the longer she fights, huh? That's disheartening to hear. Do you think they will agree? I don't know. I already changed as much of her memories as I can. We can only wait. She better not attack us again. What are you worrying about? I already got a hold of her. She isn't breaking free anytime soon. Interesting thing, Lily's power works in more of a dampening, calming effect. She is sloth, so it's like procrastination, removing your will to do anything. It's like, yeah, I could do that, but I don't feel like it. While greed is more so, she can't really control. I don't know. It's confusing for me that she can't control people, but I guess it really depends on the forte of the characters. Let's hope so. Going back to the game. A few hours later, I think they've decided. I think they've absolutely decided that they will help. I'm home. Oh, you're actually home on time. I was looking forward to your playthrough. Yeah, yeah. What's wrong? I don't know how to put this. Hey, if the NPC you attack shows up later with a side quest for you, would you accept it? I don't see why not. I always finish everything anyway. But I would make a separate save before that though. I see. We're talking in game lingo. I think I agree. Usually I make separate saves. For the time being, I've not made a separate save in Lustful Sin. In Goddess's Whim, I think I made 2 saves. In I want to hug that. It matters on game to game basis. Like some games have insane heavy depth of choices matter. Where honest to G, you have to be careful with the choices. So usually you'd save. Like Fallout, in Fallout, you either go with the charm persuasion route, you talk, discuss, seduce, whatever, I don't know. Or you could whip out the gun and negotiations fell through. This is what it is. Did you punch someone again? I'm yapping, guys and gals. I'm sorry about this. No, of course not. For those who are new, this is how videos get longer. I yap in between. You'll get sued out of existence one day. For those who are old, they know it. An hour video could just be 10 minutes of yapping. Give me the controller. Hey, I'm playing. You've already played enough. Let me play a bit. How do you do the new crafting thing? Watch and learn. Also, I'm thinking about playing Vintage Store, but wait, wait. I'm not used to doing tedious shit. Okay, let's calm down. I don't want to jump in and then mess up my brain a little bit more, okay? Going back to it, I'm home. I'm absolutely back. Ah, you're back. Are you alright? Did you defeat the evil spirit? Yes. How is Mio? She didn't come to school today. I see. But it's alright. I've more time to memorize her game's story. It's actually quite interesting. Is that so? Yes, do you want to hear about it? So she's more of... I'm like Ai-chan, okay? Except I'm not a woman. Except I don't have the glasses. I gotta thank God and Christ that my vision is still somewhat decent. But when it comes to games, there are a couple of things I look at. If you're showcasing me a game and it's a more on gameplay, okay, then that's what I'm gonna find. If it's like a visual novel, I'm putting the gameplay at the second or third in the line, okay? First in the spot would be story, the lore surrounding it. Now, if that shit falls through, and you gotta check the technical aspects of a visual novel, you gotta go with the sound, the background music, okay? Maybe the sound effects, you know, they're hitting, they're punching, they're using guns, they're slashing, they're getting in a fight, or maybe it's a crying sequence. Hey, add in an animation or two, that'll be insane. But if that shit as well, let's go to the gameplay mechanic. Maybe it's something that has unique, something bringing a unique feature to the table. More gameplay towards it with visual novels, that's insane, right? If it's not that, then I don't really know how to play your game, you know what I'm saying? You see, it's set in the fantasy land of Uriel. I'm yapping again, I'm sorry. You've successfully drained the energy of the Shrine Guardian. We vacuumed them. Did we vacuum her up? I don't think so. You recovered some of your lost power. You can now control more than 2 people. So we gotta remember, when Sakuna, the character here, tries to mind control someone, he doesn't fully control them. Like, if he leaves, can he still come back and then control them without using his power? No. For the time being, I guess. He doesn't have full absolute control. I guess that's when he's at his full power. That's what I think. Is there anything here that could... Yeah, let's just go with Ai's room. Oh, interesting. It has been a while since Ai freed me, yet I still can't understand how modern technology works. It feels like society has made more progress in the last 300 years than its entire history before that. Well, I don't want to blame Germany. Germany, when you think about Germany, Germans, right? They fought 2 world wars. Yes, they lost, but the amount of... You're fighting the world, or, you know, the current powers at play. Enough that they would all unite in some way against you. Of course, Germany wasn't... Germany had backup. It was like 2 sides. It's always 2 sides, okay? It's like the Allied powers versus the Axis. Or maybe it's these guys versus these guys. I don't know. So Sakuna might not know that? I think so. Yeah, because when you think about World War I and 2, and then Vietnam, and then South Korea, and then all the other small skirmishes and wars, they all span what, within 100 and 200 years? All that technology just boosted way up because of war. Unfortunately, it's a good byproduct of war, and the main thing that results with war is that we all, I think, understand a little bit of it, you know, death and destruction, people dying, tearing up homes, children, women, old people, men. Yeah, I'm yapping, guys. Holy shit, I'm in a philosophical mood today. Sakuna, I didn't see you there, or in a political mood. I don't know. I know you are a spirit, but you shouldn't stand in the dark like that. He kinda is kinda creepy. Sorry, I'm not used to operating the light switch. I've been meaning to ask for a while. Could you explain how it functions? It's thanks to electricity. I think I would love create mod and immersive engineering and Tinker's Construct if she ever does dive in Minecraft. I also think she would love the Vintage Story or Hightail if it ever really... It's never gonna come now because freaking game studio shut down. They couldn't produce it. Yeah. Electricity is a form of energy that we use to power various devices, lights, and other machines. That's another thing to think about. If I time travel to the point of like back then history, you think I'd be inventing shit? Oh man, you'd have to have different expertise to even make some stuff, right? Let's say you want to make a phone back in 500 years ago. Let's say you were transported 500. Do you know how to make a phone? You can try to explain what a phone is. It has electricity, components, yada yada yada. But do you know how to make any of those components, and do you know how to program to make a phone? Now we're doing, and then how do you charge this thing, right? Back in your time, you used to burn candles for light. Now we use special devices called light bulbs, which contain a filament that lights up when electricity passes through it. This filament is sensitive with air. Too much air, like surrounded with it, when it's burning, it gets fucky. So you can't use a light bulb anymore. That's why that's why there's a literal bulb of like glass surrounding it, trapping the electricity's interaction with the air when they heat. The heat can't. It gets too hot where it burns through the metal things or melts it. I could be wrong. Yeah. The light switch acts like a gatekeeper for electricity. When you flip a light switch, yeah, it's like redstone, you know? When you flip a lever, it's connected through redstone, and then you have a repeater to repeat that strength. Am I correct? Yeah. When you flip a light switch, you complete the circuit, allowing electricity to flow to the bulb, which then lights up. I see. So where is this electricity coming from? Electricity is generated in power plants, usually by burning coal. It's then sent through wires to our homes. So people still burn coal for power. Yes. Yes, it is the most... Yep. Coal is the most reliable source of energy we have right now. It's also the most abundant. We could keep mining coal for God knows how long, but the amount of coal to burn as opposed to the energy output is insane. Thank goodness we have a lot of it. But in recent years, people have switched to cleaner and more sustainable forms of energy, such as solar, wind, and nuclear power. That's true. Coal produces black smoke, those coal power plants, and that causes a lot of air pollution. Hard to clean. Nuclear. Yes, nuclear power generates energy by splitting the nucleus of an atom multiple times, which releases a lot of atoms, then getting split and then causing a chain reaction where everything gets split, which then causes more and more energy to be released, and then that goes exponential until, you know, either you gotta ask yourself, where does the energy go? That's the point. If it's in a compressed area and the materials holding it in pops off, it becomes a bomb, which releases a tremendous amount of energy in the form of heat. Yup, you lost me there. Ah, sorry, am I going too fast? Oh yeah, we skip a lot of lessons with Sakuna. You just went to like nuclear, and then we split the atom. What's an atom? Or no, the nucleus of an atom, not an actual atom. You can't really cut it up, even though there are smaller things that make up of an atom. No, it's just that I'm too out of touch with the modern world. I need to fill the gap in my knowledge. Are there any books you can recommend? That's kind of fascinating. And the atoms the nucleus of an atom gets split up. The lots of matter. It still can't be destroyed, even with all that energy. It just transforms into a different form or combination of atoms and protons and neutrons and electrons. All the books I have now are a bit advanced. I see. I think you should start with elementary stuff. That's nothing to be bad about, you know. You know, you can come with me to the library tomorrow. The library? We haven't been to the library or the school library. And think about it. It's open for everyone as long as you have a card. We can get you one tomorrow. People in our town regularly donate their books there, so you'll have a wide selection to browse through. Is that so? Then I think I'll borrow some history books first, then science and fiction books later. Then I know just the right book for you. Let's go there tomorrow. I'll also borrow some mythology books too. Maybe some of them have info about how you work. Why would you read from a book when you can just ask me? Of course, I'll ask you more questions and do more experiments, but first I want to read some books for references. Like what kind of traits do spirits commonly have, their classification and taxonomy, and past sightings. Ladies and gents, I'll be honest, when it comes to books of different topics, have you noticed that when you're 100% interested in learning more, you are not only curious but interested in just diving in? It's easier to read through a bunch of words and letters and random shit compared to reading a book that you are required to, like, oh shit, I need to learn about this history topic, about this guy and this thing that happened because I have an exam tomorrow. You're gonna have to push through. You're gonna have to really force yourself. Shit, yeah, you could memorize the entire fucking book for all I care, but it wouldn't be a fun task. Going back to the game, we should go sleep. Sarah will scold me if I wake up late again. Come see me after school at the front gate, alright? Alright. After school, it's afternoon, right? The next day? Morning, oh, it feels different walking around the school without my invisibility. I understand what you mean. I would feel very out of place if I were to revisit my junior high school too. Oh, where is Hannah? I haven't seen her. She went straight to her cram school after class. She said she has a test today. I didn't tell her you were coming because I was afraid she might do or say something weird again. Oh. Okay. Sakuna. If it isn't the school or the classroom president. Good afternoon. Hi there. Good afternoon, Rin and Eri. What brings you here today? Is I giving you a tour of our school? We are going to the library to borrow some books. Oh, we're heading there too. Are you delivering old books? Yes, an entire box full this time. I have to thank Now for helping me gather it. Now? Can I have a look? No, not so fast, partner. We have to deliver this to Miss Misato first. Misato. I won't take the books. Yes, but you will take half an hour browsing through them. I got him. Sorry, but Miss Misato is waiting for our delivery. Or you can help her compile a list of all the books later. That way you can browse through them all you want while also helping her. I know, but if there are any interesting books, she'll claim them before anyone else can. Oh, then I'll buy a new one and lend it to you. Let's not. Harry, you shouldn't waste your money like that. I'm not wasting my money. Our tastes in books are quite similar, so if I enjoy a book, there's a good chance I like it too. Doesn't I mostly read textbooks? Of course not. I usually just search Doodle or ask my sister. Doodle? Doodle the Doodle Stoodle? Interesting. There are more. I didn't expect that. We've heard Google. Even though that is a unit of measurement. Of like. Or is it time? Google. Or amount of time is frequency. Sorry. Google, Stoodle, Boodle, Moodle, Doodle. Interesting. They are more up to date than searching in a textbook. Yes, I usually read books about these interesting machines and fun science facts. They are very valuable as inspiration for my writing. Like the time she showed me this machine that can control the weather and cause earthquakes. I added it to my story and made it a super weapon that my spy character is investigating. Huh? So this is where that comes from. I thought you were inspired by Raijin the giant catfish. Oh, that's a great idea. I can make it so that the organization has somehow captured Raijin and is now harvesting his power to rule the world. No. Adding him to a science fiction story like that is too sudden and out of place. When it comes to stories like this, I've read a lot of webtoons and whatnot. You should introduce the world building first. Add in some mystery elements like, oh, okay, there's some supernatural thing going on. There's also science going on, science fiction stuff. There's also physics, I guess. It exists in the world. You can do that. Then I'll rewrite the entire prologue to fit this in. But you're already halfway done with the script. Yes, but this will make it better. Script rewrites happen a lot, from the beginning to the middle to the end, and sometimes it gets real fucky. The whole thing gets thrown in the bin and the whole thing is just different. A complete rewrite. Hey Sakuna, yes? Have you ever met Raijin before? From what I remember, no, I'm not familiar with the gods and spirits of this land. I see. You might have met other gods and spirits of other lands. Fine, let's rewrite the script later. We still need to deliver the books first. Do you need my help with that box? No thanks, it's just a bunch of old books. Come on, let's go. I still have to go to the park after this. Let's go, Sakuna. Yes. This might be a long episode of me yapping. Special delivery. Is that the principal? Hush, you're going to disturb the others. Is that the nurse? Wait, I'm so confused now. Wait, but school is already over. My memory is a bit effy. I'm recording this episode like it's midnight. Yes, but some students still stay after school, you know. Ah, sorry, my bad. It's fine. Thank you both for bringing the new books here. Now let's see our new books. Ah, can I see them too? Oh, I. And you are... Good afternoon, I'm Sakuna, Ai's cousin. So this is a different character, as I suspected. I see. Welcome. You can call me Misado. How may I help you? Are you looking for fiction, non-fiction, self-help? I'm looking for some history books. Got it. And from what period are you looking for? I would like something about the last century. Did you have any recommendations? Oh, you want to learn about the World War, huh? Yes. A World War? Did no one give this man up to speed about what happened for the last 300 years, especially the World War? Like... Yeah, oh my god, this is gonna blow his fucking mind. You should check out the third shelf. It's full of history books about the World War 1 and 2. And then a lot of other small wars continuously happening in the Middle East, in Asia, in Eastern Europe, and it's still happening right now. So yeah, understood, thank you. Anytime. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's been a while since we got this many books donated. Now helped us gather them. Is that so? I'll have to thank her later. Oh, How the Universe Unveils. This is a good one. I'm planning to buy that one. Want to borrow it? I've already read it. Yes, thank you, Miss Misato. Alright, one book for I. Let's see what else we have. Berserk? Ooh, that's a bit too much. Tales from the Starlight Inn. Rogue Waves, The Midnight Alchemist, The Pen's Promise. What's this? Lord of Mysteries? That's a bit heavy for a lot of people, you know? Why not Catcher of the Rye? Or Grave of the Fireflies, that would be funny. Nice, all of these are bestsellers. What is this? Jujutsu Kaisen? You gotta get this shit out of here, man. Miss Misato, have you read all of them? Yes, these are all great reads. Oh, The Heart's Secret Garden. Hey, Eri, do you know who donated this? Sorry, Miss Misato, I don't know. Something wrong? Well, this book is an erotica. I mean, not exactly erotica. It has a good plot about what it means to be human, but a fourth of it is about BDSM. Ooh! What is BDSM? Oh, you don't want to know, girlie. Ah, lassie, you don't want to know. Doodle it, I'll get in trouble if I teach you what that means. Actually, don't doodle it at all. Yeah, most likely other stuff would pop out. What to do with this one? If I put this on the shelf, Miss Tsubasa will kill me. Tsubasa? Damn, he retired after he became a she and retired after, you know, football / soccer. Is it a good book? You know what? Here we go. Here's what we're gonna do, okay? If I say football, we're defaulting that as FIFA World Cup. Wait, am I correct? If I say American football, we already know what that is, okay? There we go. I think that's a good mix it. How do we say this? That's a good way to clear up some misunderstandings. For me, because I'm having a hard time. If I say soccer, it's like that's a bit too American, or United States, USA. But to be honest, the story is average at best. This book was only trending because of the BDSM elements. It's a spicy book. It's gooner bait. I see. Well, I'll deal with this later. And here you go. Now let's see what else we got. Oh my god. My Hero Academia? Oh, it's Episode Horizon. Okay. Ah, they sell it here already? Not yet. This one is still in English. Someone must have ordered it from the US. I've always wanted to buy this, but the shipping cost is just ridiculous. Can I borrow it? No, it's mine. Besides, you already borrowed one book. Look at these bookworms. I like them. I can return it. No way, that book is good too, so read it first. I'll let you borrow this one next week. I remember I bought a book. It was a fantasy book about how to slay monsters. So what are the tactics you would need? What kind of weapons and things? It's a fascinating book. A short read for me because I can just especially something I'm interested in. I forgot what the book is. I don't even know where it is now. All the books in our house have been like either in a box or put in a box or in a drawer somewhere. Going back to it, I'll let you borrow this one next week. I can finish it in 2 nights. Nope, focus on your studies, I can order it for you. No, Eri. And even if you ordered it, it will take a month to arrive. I could edit this as a berserk thing. Should I edit this as a thumbnail? As a berserk thing? We could. Or it could be Chainsaw Man. That'll be funny. Have patience, I'll give you a detailed review of after I'm done. Why didn't you just download an ebook? Physical books are way better than ebooks. There's just something magical about holding a real book in your hands. The weight, the texture of the pages, and that unique smell of paper. Yes, flipping through the pages, feeling the paper, even the sound it makes. You can't replicate that with a screen. True. And physical books put less strain in your eyes. Compared to ebooks, my eyes get red after just 10 minutes of staring at the screen. You know why, sleepyheads? Light is being shown directly through your eye sockets, through your eye holes. As opposed to reading a book where you would require environmental light to bounce off the material object through the book, through your eyes, and then your brain processes it like a fucking computer. So which one's more straining? Getting direct light to your eyes or something that gets filtered through bouncing off of walls and objects and whatnot? Yeah. Yes, that's why I need to finish work quickly so I can enjoy reading this one. Oh, Eri and Rin, can you two help me again? Leave it to us. Is that book good? Yes, it received a 4.8 out of 5. I'll be honest, sleepyheads. From the websites I read mangas and manhwas, I found there's a standard here. If it gets a 4 in a website on another site, but a 3 on the other side, I give it a 7. You just add it and you say, I guess it's kind of decent. But if it goes like 4.8 and a 4 point something on the other side, then it's hella good. Okay? It was the best-selling book for 2 months despite being a science book. Interesting. Sorry, Sakuna, I forgot you were waiting. Let's go find some books for you. Yes. Oh, this is so cute. It's like she's hand holding old ass reincarnated sealed, I don't fucking know, baby Sakuna. Let's see. The history of humankind. A century of change. The fall of the Berlin Wall. The history of humankind is great, but you already lived through most of human history, so there isn't much for you to read. A Century of Change is about the Industrial Revolution, but it's a bit too advanced. That would blow his fucking mind, man. The fall of the Berlin Wall is too recent. Is this 2006? What is this? Sakuna, what do you think? I don't know. They all sound interesting to me. Yeah, it would. It would. There's a lot of histories missed. A lot of wars as well. I see. A lot of tragedies as well. May I recommend a book for you? Who is this? Good afternoon, Hoshino. Who in the Detective Conan is this? Gender bent Detective Conan? It's still ongoing, by the way, the manga. The anime as well, I think. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to you too, Mr. Sakuna. I'm Hoshino. Good afternoon, Hoshino. I thought you were busy today. I just finished work. Miss Misato told me to come help you as soon as I arrived. You two are looking for some history books, right? May I know which time period would you like to read about? Do you know a book about the past 300 years? Exactly 300 years? The past 300 years? Oh, how about the Age of Revolutions? True, that would give him a general background. I think she's right. let's before we jump right into the more detailed history, like I is trying to suggest. I think she's trying to imply it. That's why she's having a hard time trying to give Sakuna a book. It's better to give a general background with some details and I guess examples or whatever in the history books. So Age of Revolutions. I completely forgot about that book. You dingus! I'm kidding. It would be an excellent starting point for you to learn more about modern history. It encompasses a series of significant political, social, and cultural revolutions that occurred during the late 18th century and through the early 19th century. We do have a book in IT. Was it Technology 1.0, 2.0, 3.0? I can't remember. It was something like that. It wasn't Technology something, but there were versions of it, like version 1.0, 2.3, 4. It covers like computers and shit. Where I haven't read the entire thing. I haven't even started reading it. It just got recommended to me when I was in college, or in the class. It was recommended to me. Checking out the technological revolutions. That's pretty much those series of books for IT or anyone in the tech field, I guess. Sakuna, what do you think? I hate it. I'm kidding. She seems to be a professional. So I listen to what she recommends. Oh, I'm in no way a professional. But if you would like to know more, may I also recommend The Bullet of August. It's a prize-winning book that delves into events leading up to World War I. You know what's crazy in World War I? Everybody was itching for war. You might say if the France Duke was not assassinated, war wouldn't happen. I don't think so. They were just finding some fucking reason to do the World War thing. A lot of powers and politics in the time of World War I. Socially, economically as well, politically motivated, and they were just itching. They were waiting something to happen, and then that was the biggest excuse they had. They were like, "Oh no, the Archduke Franz got assassinated. This calls for war." I see. I'll check them out. Then he can read the Second World War next, then the fall of the Berlin Wall. Yes, he can also read the Diary of Anne Frank or the Cold War next. Then he can read A Century of Change. I think these two books should be a good enough start. We will come back for more after I've finished them. I see. This is spicy. Even though I'm not a history buff or anything, I do like reading some of those things and watching videos of history. Then should we get you some science books next? I think the biggest hurdles when watching history or history, depends on the author and video. Oh, they're American, which is not bad, but it would be their side. Then you find out, oh, Middle Eastern, an Arab, or then what about Indian history? Then you read that history in the context of British colonialism and some shit like that. Philippine history is also a bit more deep. There's books that are going in the perspective of a Filipino. I don't know, man. Oh, okay. I should shut the fuck up. Let's go back to the day. I would like something that covers the technologies from the same time period. That's insane, Sakuna. That's insane. He wants to learn about history, then we'll learn about technology. Those are two big things to learn about. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very familiar with the books about science and technology. You should ask Mori. She's an expert. Mori Calliope? No fucking way. Miss Rockstar, Metalhead, Punk. I might be wrong, but yeah. Ouch, I bit my front tooth. I saw her next to the window when I came in. I see. Thank you, Oshino. Let's see this Mori Calliope character. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad I was able to help. Come on, Mori. Just let me copy your homework. I promise I'll buy you lunch. Wait a minute. That's not Mori. Or is it Omori? That's a tragic character. You know what's funny, Sleepyheads? 2 years ago, I tried to play Omori. But I just didn't got to it. Because everybody was already doing it. And they've already got the endings and everything. And I just lost motivation because I watched other people play through it. And I was like, I know the entire story now. Fuck this. This is too much. Then no homework for you. Negotiation. The negotiator, huh? Good afternoon, Mori. You too, Yuko. Oh, good afternoon, I. And you too. Oh, good afternoon. Did I get a boyfriend? Of course not. Good afternoon, I'm Sakuna, I's cousin, twice removed. So that pretty much practically make you strangers, yeah. Hello, Sakuna. So I's giving you a tour of our school library, huh? Anything we can help you two with? Yes, we're looking for a book about technology, man. Technology and science from about 300 years ago. Do you have any recommendations? I'm like geeking out from this. Holy shit. The 18th century, huh? Let's see. Check out Innovators of Wonders. If I remember correctly, chapter 4 is about 18th century. Oh, I read that book when I was 12. That book was amazing. My sister loves that book. I remember she used to talk about the people she read about at dinner for an entire month. Hey, me too. My father and I even tried to recreate some of the inventions in it. Oh, I should also check out the Lunar Society. The one about the Industrial Revolution, right? Yes, that one. I always recommend it to new readers. Both of these books are on the second shelf, by the way. Thank you both. We will check them out. Are these actual books? That would be crazy. Somebody search this. Yes, thank you. It's nothing. Oh, by the way, can I borrow your math homework? No, do it yourself. DIY, bitch. Please, I'll buy you lunch. You're fully capable of doing it yourself. I don't have time. I have to work on my science project. She was playing video games. Hell yeah! Dab me up, Yuko. Come on, one last time, I promise. Stop bothering her, Yuko. Who's this? A new character entered. When did you arrive, Kaguya? God damn! Yo, gooners, calm down. They're in the high school. Just now. You're not a child anymore. Do your homework yourself. Damn. Are you still mad I ate your special cake? She has a whole bakery for asking me. Oh, so that's why she has been sulking all day. Hey, I didn't know it was her cake. It was right next to mine. Couldn't you read the label? They were the same. I saw Miss Misato holding Absolute Horizon when I came in. What? Impossible. Miss Misato, it's mine. Just read the ebook, guys. I'm sorry for Yuko being annoying. It's nothing. No sweat. No booty sweat. We don't mind, right? No, we don't. Then excuse me. Wait. What is it? Sakuna, you're also looking for some literature, right? That's where my curiosity gets lowered. Yes, do you have any recommendations? To Slay a Mockingbird and 100 Years of Loneliness. Anything else? No, thank you. You're welcome. Don't worry, she's just shy. I guess I'll go home too. See you two later. Yeah, see you later. Goodbye, Mori. Thank you for your help. It's nothing. Alright, let's go gather all the books and we can make you a library card. I forgot to ask about this. Is there any requirement to make a library card? Miss Misato just needs your ID. We will use my card. Okay. Those girls, I can use them to recover my energy. Oh my god, this lustful, it's in his nature. I don't know if I can blame him. It's like if a lion eats you alive, do we blame the lion or the human, or it's just survival of the fittest? It just happened, I guess. That book, if it's still there, maybe I can enchant it. They'll be What? He can... Wait, wouldn't this mean Sakuna can already do object energy, channeling his energy mind control through an object? And I think Lily got that idea from Sakuna. I think she did say that, or I'm misremembering or something, or maybe she got, an idea. Hers is more on technology, his is more on inanimate objects. Interesting. Or more so, I guess objects that aren't powered wirelessly. Maybe. Oh my god. It's the same thing with Avatar The Last Airbender. You think if the people in The Last Airbender had advanced knowledge of atoms, metallurgy, blacksmithing, or something like that, or even how air works? What if the Avatar just decided, fuck the atmosphere, we're all gonna die? Can he do that? Maybe. Decides to freeze the entire ocean, and then finds out that everything is just matter and then connects. It's just a lack of understanding when you think about it. But that's highballing it, right? Putting it into a hyperbole, like exaggeration. Food for thought, sorry. Going back to the game. Hey, Sakuna. Yes? You haven't started reading yet? No, I was wondering which one I should start first. You should start with the Age of Revolution, since it's the shortest one. It'll also give you context for the other books. I see, thank you. I'll start reading it now. Yes, if you don't understand anything, just ask me. Yes? I can't read this. I forgot. Our writing has changed a lot compared to 300 years ago. I absolutely forgot about the writing part. Think about this. It's like if someone was in China, they only know how to read Mandarin or some older language, and the system has changed. You know, they go to the modern, or they go to different countries. Pretty much what I'm saying. They would not know what the fuck this is. And especially even if he does know Japanese, the writing is a bit different. Yes. Alright, let's read it together. I'll teach you along the way. Yes, thank you. Mommy, wait a minute, let me go get another chair. And crack a cold one. Fucking brewing that shit. So we're sleeping with I and tell her good night. Good night, I. Yes, good night. Wait, what the fuck? We're gonna hang out with I the entire freaking playthrough? Interesting. Good morning, Sakuna. Are you free today? I see you're getting ready for another test. Yes, it took me a while, but I finished analyzing your ability from our previous tests. I have to bring lunch to Sarah soon, so I promise it will be quick. Fuck off, girly. I'm kidding. I'm liking this. Great, I've been looking into psychology, neuroscience, and even paranormal studies. I see. What did you find out? Well, it seems that there are several psychological and cognitive factors at play, particularly rooted in the field of cognitive psychology. There's this theory about the brain filtering out information it deems irrelevant. It's called selective attention. It's like when you're so focused on one thing, you tune out everything else. For example, when you're in a crowded room and you tune out all the background noise to focus on one conversation, your ability is to direct their attention away from you. To do that, I think you are somehow affecting people's brains, forcing them to tune out your presence to focus on other things. Interesting. I really want to do a test of whether this redirection enhances or hinders a person's senses, but I don't think the differences are big enough for a normal person to notice. Anyway, I think your ability affects a person's dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, which plays a critical role in the allocation and maintenance of attentional resources. Any theory on how I can do that? I'm not really sure. Since you can fully control who can see you and who can't, it gets a bit tricky. Prefrontal cortex, so that's the eyes, the front of the brain, prefrontal, and the occipital part of the brain. In theory, I guess, but it's more so. Yeah, I don't really understand his powers as well. But the most probable theory is that you somehow directly send signals to someone's brain, telling it to ignore you. Yeah, it's like, oh, his power is like our nose. If you try to focus real hard, you can see your nose bridge. But if you notice, the brain filters it out. Interesting, ain't it? It tries to give you a full frontal view, not 360, but enough FOV where it doesn't hinder your eyesight. Well, you're not wrong. I do have to emit energy to make people ignore me. Yes, and to allow certain people to see you. Do you stop emitting your energy to them or emit even more energy? More energy. Then I'm correct. You're sending signals to their brains. Now, do you know how far away you can emit your energy? As in, how far away does a person need to be not be affected by your ability? Yes, as long as I'm in their field of view, they'll be affected by my ability. So, roughly, yeah, about 5 kilometers away. That's true. My god, that's far. You're like a tiny little dot. But for you, Sakuna doesn't exist. There won't be a tiny little dot in 5 kilometers away, if you can even see that far. It seems the energy release can travel freely through the air like radio waves or light waves. There are multiple waves of spectrums, I guess. Light, electricity, radio waves. And we could go farther. Or shorter. The stronger the wave, the shorter it would emit. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Are the people who aren't, or rather the distance, I guess. It's like Wi-Fi. 5 gigahertz of like 5 Gs of Wi-Fi, fast Wi-Fi or strong energy. Have you noticed that it's quite a short distance compared to like the 2.4 gigahertz one? Are the people who aren't seeing you directly affected too? Yes, I can walk through an entire place while talking and still be unnoticed. Got it. Now that I have established that your energy can travel like a radio signal, we need to know how to counteract it. Like a Faraday cage or tinfoil or something metallic or lead, I guess. Counteract it? So I wouldn't want to expose your ability if you don't want to. I'm interested in this. Go for it. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm fine with it. It will give me a deeper understanding of my power. That's true. He doesn't really know the entire thing. Weirdly enough. Great, then let's get started. First, I want to see if it affects people through photography and video calls. What's that? Oh my god, man. Wait for it. You're going to really like this. Your phone? Yes, smile, Sakuna. In theory, it might affect it if it's like a radio wave and the phone recognizes the wave and is affected by the emitted wave and receives it like data. Or I could be wrong. Understood. Say cheese. Cheese. Alright, let's see. I still can't see you. It seems your ability has a lingering effect. Look, Sakuna, picture of you. Interesting. Right? Phone cameras work by capturing light through a lens or onto a sensor. The sensor will then convert the light into electrical signals. These signals are then processed by the phone's image processing software to create a digital image. Seems like I still have much more reading to do. I'll now send your photo to Hannah. She called you cute. That means she can still see you like normal. Alright, now please turn your ability off, Sakuna. Done. And now I can see your pic too. Interesting. We did see it does affect inanimate objects or objects in general. He tried to do it through a book. And Lily's power can do it through objects as well, but more of a game sense or gaming. No, let's just go with technology. No, remove the gaming sense of it or whatever. Or gaming aspect. Just technology. It affected the TV, it affected the console, the controller, the device. Interesting, very interesting. Wouldn't that mean some of them can possess objects? Or maybe that's a bit more intimate. Let me call her. Please turn it on again, Sakuna. Alright? Stand with me, Sakuna. A video call. Understood. Prepare to have your mind blown away. You see Hannah appear on the screen of iPhone. What is this witch sorcery? This is madness. This is a sin from God. Putting a human inside a box? Some kind of rectangular object of heresy. I'm kidding. What would he react to? Good morning. Good morning, Hannah. Hello, well, the MILF comes through. Yeah. Oh, and hi, Sakuna. Good morning, Miss Haru. Oh, are you in I's room? Hey, now, you two are not doing what I think you two are doing, right? No, you're still too young. No lovey-dovey before you get a stable job. Aunt Haru? Sorry, I couldn't help it. Aunties and uncles. We had a family gathering, and you know what most of them told me? Personally, apply for a job. I'm like, I'm trying to find a fucking job to apply to. It's not easy because when I tried to tell my mother slash grandmother about it, my grandmother about it, I was like, I could, if you want money, I could just apply for any fucking job, like a call center, McDonald's. It don't matter. And she's like, no, it has to be virtual. You have to be work from home. That gets tougher. Sleepyheads. I don't know. Some of you have jobs already, right? That would require me to really get out of my zone, not even comfort zone. I'm already out of it when I'm trying, going for a job or job hunting. But if we're going with something that's work from home, most of the things that I've seen there, if we're talking about IT related stuff, would require me to learn an entirely couple of new languages and frameworks under a month. That's fucking insane, Mike. Now what are you doing? I saw you send a picture of Sakuna earlier. Are you testing a new camera? Oh no, we're doing an experiment about selective attention. I see, that sounds fun. Hannah, what's that? I have no idea. Once I becomes nerdy, I can only understand half the things she says. I'm right here, Don't abuse Sakuna too hard with your experiment, I. What are you talking about? Remember when you made me wake up at 5 a.m. every morning to run with you? That wasn't a science experiment. We need to train to get a good score in PE. Besides, we built a rocket together and running was the thing you chose to mention. It was the most tiresome. You really should start doing that again, Hannah. You gained some weight recently. Ooh! Sleepyheads, if you're not the mother, you're not the sister, you can't mention weight with women. You can't mention their age either. Also, same thing with 40-year-old men. When I did an OJT, the director of administration, I mentioned like, how old is he or whatnot. Yeah, that was really fucking with me. That was a misdirection. I kind of fucked up one thing, honestly, because I was told to do this one thing, and I was like, this is not gonna work. This is gonna take a while. This thing that they want done. So I went there to do that thing. I can't really disclose it because it's so simple and stupid. But it was ordered towards the ICT manager, whatever. Then ordered to the IT, and then ordered to the interns, and then we had to do it to everybody's computers. So we had to stick that fucker on. Oh, there we go. We're sticking on the thing, the headphone holder onto the monitor behind it. Wouldn't that be messy? I knew it was messy. And they started with like heavy duty double-sided tape. That didn't work because it fell off. They tried to do boss stick for cement and wood, which could work, but you're gonna have to put a lot on it. Put too little, it would be safe, it would be clean, but it would not stick for a long time. Also, if you're gonna stick it in, you're gonna need 3 minutes or more for it to fully take effect, and an entire day or night for it to set in. And that happened when I had the director of administration, he administrates all the personnel, whatever, from HR to all down to the purple. Okay, and I guess employee relations. I don't want to fuck this up, but a higher HR person. Let's go with that. And let me tell you, holy shit, I was the one who was in charge in one for him. Because I was like 100 to 200 hours in compared to the other interns. I just got there earlier, like a month earlier, or 2 weeks, I guess. And I was there like a minute, 2 minutes, and 3 minutes, and it was like, oh, this is taking too long. Let me see that. What did you do? Oh, it's messy and it's not even strong. Yeah, that horrible experience that threw me off. That also pissed me off as well. I was like, and he immediately called the head manager, ICT manager. He was complaining. He's like, this is messy. I didn't expect it to be this messy. It's dirty, yada yada yada. And then it kind of escalated. It was awful. I would start running when you start running as well, Aunt Haru. Promise, because I'll drag you out of bed at 5 a.m. tomorrow. You can't beat your auntie, Hannah. Even your mother can't handle me. So are you two free right now? Wanna go shopping with us? They're opening a new shop at the mall. We can meet up there in 20 minutes. I'll have to pass on Haru. I'm saving money for university. You don't have to worry. I'll buy something for you. You can see it as a thank you gift for taking care of my Hannah. Aw? Tight. Alright, close. Actually, it's me who has to thank Hannah. She's always taken care of me. Why are you so precious? Don't trust Aunt Haru, She's trying to score points with you now, so when you become successful in the future, she can rely on you paying her back. If that was my intention, then I don't even need to try. Ai is nice enough to help me regardless, right, Ai? I'm not sure whether I'll become successful or not in the future, but I'll do my best to help you. I'm relating with Ai a little bit too much. When I was in high school, people had big dreams for me. I didn't have big dreams. They were like, this kid's gonna be a future. This is gonna good job. I mean, it's wishful thinking. That's nice and all, but it felt real heavy. Even though I wasn't a breadwinner, I wasn't the top of the class, I wasn't any of those things. I never really tried in high school. Always average. At my lowest, 78 grade on an average on a certain subject. But overall, usually 85, 88. I tried a little bit senior high. I got like 91-ish, 92. Good enough scores, okay? I think something like that, yeah. But then it kind of averaged out when I graduated, like 88. Correct me if I'm wrong. 89. Oh my god, I really wish you were here right now so I could give you a hug. Why haven't you come to visit me yet, Ai? And you too, Sakuna. I have more recipes to teach you, you know. I'm trying to do the main story, Aunt Haru. Calm down. I've been busy lately, but I'll try to make some time. Yes, Sakuna and I will come to visit you as soon as we can, Aunt Haru. Alright, you promise, and don't forget. Give me a call beforehand so I can prepare a feast for you too. Got it, Aunt Haru. Alright, auntie baby. Alright, we have to... I'm sorry for trying to have a hard time pronouncing aunt. Auntie? This wisdom tooth is like weird. It's not painful now, but I can feel it's overcrowding my fucking jaw, man. Yeah, see you two later. Goodbye, Miss Haru, Hannah. Bye-bye. Bye, Sakuna. Don't do anything weird with Ai, alright? We already did. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Understood. Okay. Well, now we know phone cameras can bypass their power. Makes sense. They aren't here so your power can't send a signal to their brain to tell it to ignore you. Yes, this phone is more dangerous than I thought. I need to watch out for it. Then CCTV cameras would absolutely work as well. This explains how mages were able to spy on me with their crystal balls. Mages are real? Why am I so surprised? My entire worldview has collapsed thrice in just a month. Wouldn't that be fun, sleepyheads, ladies and gents, people who are watching? Magic becomes real, like actual magic. Distortions of... It's like low-tier reality manipulation, right? Like popping out a fireball out of nowhere, summoning lightning. That's crazy. That would be cool. Wait until you realize what created the universe. What created the universe? A big explosion. Oh, thank God. And them too. So there's actual gods? Sakuna knows this. Is 2000-ish years old or even slightly older? Did he meet Jesus Christ? Did Jesus said one of the creations of the sin's embodiment? Did you know Big Daddy created all of this? With a big explosion and then gods and angels, demons, whatever. That's crazy. Alright, we're getting sidetracked. I agree, let's resume experimenting. Understood. What do you want to do next? I want to test if there's a way to block her signal. Maybe something I can wear to cover my head? If I remember correctly, copper is the most effective material at blocking electromagnetic waves. Sadly, I don't have anything like that in my house. Maybe I could use... tinfoil hats are starting to make sense now. What are those? Tinfoil. A hat made out of tinfoil, something people wear to protect themselves from mind control. Does it work? I don't know. I don't even know if mind control is real. Oh no, this is gonna get... I would be like, you mind controlled me. But now that you mention it, it might actually be possible. When I did my research on paranormal activities, there were a lot of cases where people get possessed or enchanted by ghosts or demons. There was one theory that ghosts and demons are byproduct of electromagnetic fields affecting humans' perception, but it lacks evidence. This reminds me of a manga I read, or an anime. Was it? I forgot. It was about a character that has... It was either isekai or was in a fantasy setting. Or no, it was a science setting. I can't fucking remember CPS, but I can really remember, a vague remember of watching a clip or a chapter, reading a chapter, where the main character was like getting spooked by ghosts, but then he was like, okay, gotta calm myself down. Ghosts are just made out of atoms as well, right? So they can get affected, in theory. Now that I know ghosts and demons are real and that they're the ones causing this perception distortion, it could be that their ability to emit this signal is why people can't see them. I just need to figure out how it works and how to counteract it. Then I'll have all the proof I need. Then I will be the first person to be able to prove that ghosts are real. Then I'll become, you'll become world famous. Ghosts are real, so spirits are real, and the human soul and other creatures are real. What would God say? Would God be mad? They'd be like, whoa, that's forbidden knowledge. That's it, recreating the universe, another big bang, or the big crunch. Yes? People are not allowed to know beings like us exist, but why? Society will flip upside down if people know death does not have to be the end and there are higher beings above them. It happened many times before. People started worshipping gods, bringing offerings, making sacrifices. There's a reason why those higher beings do not interact with people like they used to. Without them, people can move forward by themselves instead of begging for someone in the sky to fix their problems for them. Did he meet God? That's interesting. Did he meet different gods? But I'm not going to mess with religion or gods. I just want to prove that ghosts are real. It's unavoidable. After humanity had caught a glimpse of the world beyond, do you think they would stop right there? Humanity's infinite curiosity would either be our downfall or something that would bring us back from the downfall. How many would abandon their current life to worship gods for a chance to go to heaven? How many would kill because somebody else doesn't follow the same god as them? So heaven exists in this world? It's another Pandora's box. Once you open it, the world will change forever. Wait, you met Zeus as well? What's next? Odin? Then what is the point of learning about your magic if I can only keep it to myself? I don't know. That's fucked up. You can't tell that, Sakuna. That's so... I don't like what he just did. He just absolutely directly crushed this girl's hopes and dreams, not even leaving any doubt or a way to, escape. You place her head on Ai's head. You're a brilliant girl, Ai, and because of that, you must be careful on how you use your talent. Thank God, I thought it was gonna erase her memory. Messing with things like us can cause your life to spiral out of control. You would drag not only yourself but your friends and family into danger. Do you want me to stop doing this? No, but I cannot just let you charge ahead blindly. I've lost many friends to their thirst for knowledge. We can continue doing tests like this, but it's best that you keep this a secret between us. I see. And then Sakuna blabbers this shit in front of his family. And then, I want to bring lunch to Sarah today. Would you like to come with me? To the hospital? Yes, it won't take long. Understood. A while later, the front lobby always seems so crowded. This place is one of the only 2 big hospitals in this. In the next town, so a lot of people come here. Because of that, my sister's school lets students come here both to help out and to learn. Plus, she also gets extra points. I see. Though it's a shame that your sister doesn't get to spend time with you often. My family loves working after all. Hey Sakuna, could you turn your ability off? I think it's time to introduce you to my sister. Are you sure? Yes. Understood. You know what's to turn off or something? This recording. I'm gonna end this video right here, sleepyheads, ladies and gents. Subscribe, like, comment down below if you want more. Or just continue watching my videos or other videos you are interested in. I have 1,000+ videos, playlists. You can sort through them. I'll try to sort through them as well. There's a lot. See ya! Bye!